a Thibodeau police officer, the detective I spoke to, told me that unless your friend knows for sure that the child is being sexually abused, and we can't do anything about it, we have to call a DCF social worker to come out and interview the child, and they have to do their investigation. And that was the first time I tried to report it, and this is no job I got from a detective, which isn't how they handle it. My sister was raped by a neighbor in my grandmother's neighborhood when my sister was 11 or 10, and my Aunt Sherry called and reported it to the Shreveport police. And the Shreveport police immediately, the very next day, a detective came out and arrested him with a squad car, and me and my sister, my cousins that were all witnesses, were all taken down to the police station. My sister was given a forensic examination to examine her body for physical evidence of rape, and my cousins and I were all interviewed one at a time in an interrogation room by a detective. Sylvia Carter for the Shreveport Police Department. And then myself, I think, and my cousin Jeff were the only two people that testified. The rest of my cousins who saw it, their parents didn't want them to testify, my aunts and uncles, so but my Aunt Sherry wanted my cousin Jeff to testify because it was the right thing to do. My side view mirror has been moved again. Somebody is moving my side view mirror on the right side of my vehicle. It's turned, as you see, where you can see most of the side of my vehicle. And that's not how you're supposed to position a side view mirror. It's supposed to be turned out so that just the majority of let me show you the difference here. You look at the side view mirror now. This has happened for the last 3 days. See how you can see most of the side of my truck there. And watch this. I'm going to move the mirror where it's supposed to be to this position. And then I've been moving it back to that position every morning. So somebody's fucking with my vehicle. I know that's the position the mirror's supposed to be in because I heard it on Car Talk. Which is a program I used to listen to on radio. So anyway, Jake was only 4 years old when all this happened. And he'd only been out of diapers for a year. He was still a small child. So anyway, things happened the way they did. I don't know what else to say about it. That guy still hadn't come out of the bathroom. I guess you had to go number 2. But anyway, this whole thing about having informants do this kind of stuff, what they're doing is falsifying sound, and they're matching our movements. When Jake and I, for example, when we get home, they'll push their door closed to Darlene's bedroom at the very same time that I close my door. As soon as I wake up, they'll jump up and run outside like they did this morning at 4:10. I woke up. Then Charles coughed twice, and both Darlene and Charles left their room and went somewhere. I don't know if they just went in the living room and met somebody or what. I don't know what they did. But they returned at 4:45, so... And then, again this morning at 6 o'clock, no, it was when Jake's alarm went off. As soon as Jake's alarm went off, which is a rooster crowing, then Darlene immediately darted out of her bedroom into the bathroom and peed and went back into her room. Jacob did not use the toilet at all, and neither did I. We didn't even go into bathrooms today. Last night when we got home, as soon as I closed our bedroom door, Charles immediately cranked on his rapid conversation talk radio show, and he let that play for 15 minutes, and then went into the bathroom and returned to Darlene's room and turned off the radio show. So they're faking the sounds that are being made, and somebody's trying to claim that they can audio monitor. There's no video cameras. And there's no reason to be surreptitious about it. If you're going to surveil somebody and you own property, you can do that. You can put surveillance cameras outside the house. It'll show who's coming and going. You know, landlords do it all the time for not just apartment complexes, but for houses too. So there's no reason to be surreptitious about it, and there's no reason just to use audio recording to say you heard this or heard that sound. And to use audio recording and back the audio recording up just with the testimony of your informants means that the credibility of the informants and what they perceive and how they perceive it is all that matters. And that whoever's listening to the audio monitoring and documenting what they hear is just trustworthy and is not at all capable of making a mistake in what they hear. And you can surveil people without using electronic equipment. To surveil somebody can mean following them on foot. It can be monitoring their movements with your own eyes without using any type of audio and video surveillance at all that's electronic.